Hello, welcome to Math Time. We're going to continue talking about angles now as we learn how to use a protractor to both measure an angle that's already drawn and then use it to draw an angle of a given size. It's important to remember that an angle measure is a fraction of a full turn. An angle is measured in degrees. For example, a right angle has a measure of 90 degrees. And we write that as a 90 with a small circle above showing degrees, like this. I've illustrated over here that a quarter of a turn is the same thing as 90 degrees. That's 1/4 of a circle. 2/4 of a circle, which is the same as 1/2 of a turn, is 180 degrees. And going all the way around a circle, a full turn, is the same as 360 degrees. It's important to remember that as we get ready to use a protractor. I have a protractor here that's mounted on a piece of blue paper. Hopefully it's visible to you. But you'll notice that a protractor has two rows of numbers on it going around the curved part. Going up over the curve, there are two rows of numbers. One number starts with really small numbers and counts up from 0. The other row is at 180 and it appears to count backwards by tens around this way. Okay? It's important to notice when you set your protractor on an angle, you need to decide which is the correct row of numbers to use for measuring the angle. You're very good now at recognizing an acute angle as being one that has a measure of less than 90 degrees. With that knowledge, you'll be able to set the protractor on the angle just the right way and get the right measurement. Alright, I've put the protractor right here on angle ABC. We could also call it angle CBA. And you can see where ray BA goes through the 0 mark on the protractor. It's on the very outside scale of numbers. That way you'll know that you're going to read the outside row of numbers. And then you look to see where ray BC comes out the other side of the protractor, and you read that this one is 40 degrees. This angle is 40 degrees. And common sense will tell you that if you look at the other number, it says 140 degrees. That's obviously wrong because this angle must be less than 90, since we already knew that it was acute. The steps for using a protractor to measure an angle are first to center the protractor at the angle's vertex. Just like this. The center of the protractor is marked with a small hole, or sometimes it's a dot. And there will be lines that cross over each other that tell you where the center is. That goes right on the vertex. Then you get the base ray of the angle in line with the lines on the protractor, and you can read the size of the angle. You'll also notice that this protractor has some scales marked on it that appear to be the same as a ruler. In fact, you could use this as a ruler or a straight edge for measuring. The inches are down along the bottom, and the centimeter scale is inside the curved part. Those would just be used for measuring length, not for measuring how many degrees an angle is. We'll be practicing at school with our own sets of protractors, so I hope you'll be interested. It's exciting to measure angles using a protractor. Have a great day. I'll see you at school, and remember to be kind.